welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing my January Q&A, and I know it is February, I apologize, but those of you who watch my vlogs, i.e. everybody should be watching my vlogs, you know what's been going on with me. But anyways, I'm back and I'm ready to record this video. So I made a post on Instagram, asked people to ask me questions on Snapchat, all that good stuff. So yeah, let's get started. So the question says, do you think dating in college works? I believe so. I feel like dating anywhere really works. I don't really feel like there's a designated area or designated time to really date. So to answer your question, yes, I do believe so. Can you do a what's on your iPhone video? This is what my iPhone looks like. Do y'all see that? Do you see what's going on? I'm pretty sure you don't want to see anything that's going on my phone. So whenever I get the chance to replace my screen, I will do a what's on my iPhone video for y'all. What inspires you to start YouTube? So I've said this plenty of times before in other videos. Morgan Taylor basically inspired me to start my YouTube channel. What state have you always wanted to live in? So prior to living in North Carolina, I've always wanted to live in North Carolina. Well, not always. My freshman year of high school, I came out here for my cousin's graduation. He got his MBA from Duke University, and I came out here. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love it. You know, there's people that are from up north and they love the slowness of down south, and there's people from down south that appreciate the quickness of up north. I'm from Jersey, so I think I like the down south mentality and environment much better than I do from up north. And I also always wanted to live in Texas as well. Favorite kids' names. So when I was younger, I always said that I was gonna name my daughter Jordan. I have this thing where I want to give my daughter or my daughters prominent like male names. I'm not gonna tell y'all because I'm gonna give it away, but I think I'm still gonna stick to that. And no, I'm not gonna give my sons female names, but it's just something about giving my daughter like a male dominant name and switching the spelling of it. But other than that, I don't really have any like favorite kids names. Pet peeves: I hate when people spit, I hate dirty bathrooms, I hate dirty kitchens. What else do I hate when people stink. So yeah. What's next for you, your next goal? Honestly, I always have goals. Y'all know I even break down my goals as far as like to hourly goals. But I always have something going on with me, and I'm pretty vocal about it in my vlogs. So definitely check out my vlogs daily and you'll always see what's going on with me and what's new with me as well. How's finding a church home for you and Kendall going? Okay, so I think this is the 5th week in the year. So the first week y'all saw my racist church video, which I will link down below. The 1 week we went home, the next 2 weeks it was snowing, and then this week we woke up late. So we have been watching church online as well. You'll see that in my vlog coming out tomorrow. But whenever I can't make it to church, I always make sure that I crack open my Bible, read some scriptures, and I am catching online church as well. If you could be a different race for any day, what would you be? I would still be black. I'm perfectly okay with being black. The only thing I would change about me if I could was my skin tone. I wish I was darker. I've always said like I wanted to be like extremely dark. I love it. That color just looks so good on everybody. But yeah, or not good on everybody. Y'all know what I'm saying. People that are dark skinned, I feel like their skin is just so beautiful. Can you please make a video on how to deal with fake friends? I think I will do a video on friendships and stuff like that for y'all. So stay tuned. What advice / information would you give to individuals looking at LU as an option for college? And if you don't know what LU is Liberty University, where I graduated from school. I will say that if you are looking to get closer to God and you want to understand the Bible better and you want to get a great education, but you're not looking for that extremely like live college, you know, like when you watch college vlogs, you see that, you're like, I gotta go to that school. Liberty's not that school, but it's an awesome school. You know, as long as you remember your main focus for coming there, and that's your education, you'll enjoy it. I especially loved fall semester because of the football games. I love my school. I love my alumni and everything like that. So I definitely say that look into it before you make a commitment, because some people just get overly excited. Oh, like, oh, I got accepted to a school and they gave me a scholarship, and they get there and they realize this is not the school for me. So make sure that you read all the things you can read on it. Make sure you can find some vlogs on it from other people that went to Liberty, and make sure that you do visit and try to get that full idea of what the school is like. If you could have any job, regardless of the pay, location, and level of degree, what would it be? I would work for myself. I definitely want to open a nonprofit organization when I get older. That is my ultimate goal. And I definitely want to do that. Obviously, with a nonprofit organization, you know, there's not too much income coming into that. So, of course, I don't know how that's going to play out, but that is the definite job that I want to do for myself. And I know that I would love to go overseas and help out with healthcare for people, because there's a lot of people out there that don't even get aspirin when they need it. So I definitely want to be that person. And yeah, I want to help out in the world. What is your dream proposal idea? So honestly, I don't know. I remember I told my best friend Tiffany that I wanted my dream proposal to be something involved with love and basketball. I'm so typical. But I think my dream proposal idea will involve my family and friends in one way of me not knowing anything. Me being completely like caught off guard. Obviously involve my camera so it can be recorded and so y'all can see it. What else? And I think I want to cry. Like, honestly, I want Kendall to have the perfect words that will make everybody around the room look and be like, dog, he really loves the hell out of her. So I want me to be crying. He can shed a tear. I want everybody watching to be crying. But other than that, I don't hopefully that wasn't too dramatic. But other than that, I don't really have like anything set in stone, you know. What advice would you give to young women in this day and age? For example, like fit tee, waist trainers, and lip injections. Here's my thing. Don't ever be scared to be yourself. I feel like a lot of people are out here trying to maintain that look, that Instagram look. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to have the fleekish hair. Everybody's eyebrows got to be on fleek. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look good, but I feel like sometimes people get too caught up in what looks good and what's excessive. You know, people go out there and get those voluptuous booties and stuff, and you just like, girl, that is fake. But be yourself. You know, don't get caught up into this society mess and what, you know, all that Instagram baddie stuff and stuff like that. I feel like it's just so easy to get caught up. And as far as like waist trainers and stuff, okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. What was your first video? What was your first video you ever made? So I will link it down below, but the first video I ever made was an introduction video, basically in Q&A. I asked people on my Twitter at the time to ask me questions, and I answered it on camera. I appreciate the innocence of that video because I had no idea what I was doing. Like, there's no editing whatsoever. My camera sucked, the quality sucked, but I appreciate that video. I will never remove that video off of YouTube because I always want people to see where I started off from. You know, not that I think I'm big on YouTube or anything like that, but people always like, oh my gosh, you got this many subscribers. Oh my gosh, how'd you do this? And I always want to tell people, like, I started off with an iPhone 5. You know, I didn't have natural lighting. I didn't have this good of a lighting. I was under the dirtiest lamp in the world. I even changed the color in my editor. I don't even know how I edited the video, but it was horrible. But I just appreciate that video, and I will never forget where I started off from. And oh, and the second part of the question says, what is your reaction to it now that you know what you know about YouTube? I definitely, I watched that video. I'm just like, girl, why didn't you, like, honestly, y'all, I didn't really get hip to, like, editing, camera quality, and all of that until late into my YouTube, career or whatever. You know, I didn't know all of that stuff. Now I'm just starting to get hip to that stuff, and I don't know. I feel like that video basically shows people that, you know, don't be scared to start your YouTube channel. You don't need all these technology and stuff like that. I.e., there are a lot of people on YouTube that are even recording off of their iPhone 5s and have like 10,000 subscribers. So always keep that in mind as well. Okay, the next question says, how old are you? I am 23. I will be 24 April 5th, and I am like absolutely nervous. Dirty 30s are coming up really quick. How's your savings going? My savings is going really good. I will admit that I have been dabbing in there. I will admit that I have been dabbing into my savings account, but I always make sure that I put back what I took plus some. So I'm always adding money every Friday to it, and yeah, I'm proud of myself. I wish I would have done this before. Lord knows I would have been rolling in some money right now. How do you deal with negativity? I block and delete. Block and delete. I like, honestly, that is my motto, because I feel like in the past I was that person that always had to win the argument or always had to get my point across, and that led me to nothing. So I'm done arguing. I'm done with the negativity. If you don't like me or you don't like what I got going on, I'll see you later. Other than that, I don't deal with it. Do you think you influence others? I don't know. I mean, I've gotten a few messages where people told me, oh, your video made me do this, or blah, 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 which I really do appreciate it, but I never thought I would see myself as an influential person. I don't know. And the last question says, do you think you're doing well for yourself at your age? Honestly, I think I'm doing really well. I'm hard on myself. You know, sometimes I have to hear other people tell me, like, girl, chill out, you're doing well. You know, like when I was graduating college, I was just like, man, I'm just getting my bachelor's. People are like, are you serious? That's a huge accomplishment. So I think I'm doing pretty well for myself. You know, I'm not going to sit here and list everything that I've done with myself and everything, but I think I'm doing pretty well for 23. I hope I can just continue to keep doing better as I get older and as the months roll in. So anyways, I'm so sorry that this video is late coming out. I hope everybody has a great Sunday. I hope you are watching the Super Bowl, not only to see the Panthers and the Broncos, but to see Beyonce. You heard. But anyways, go Panthers, and I hope everybody has a blessed day. See you later. Beyonce, 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 Beyonce. Hey, I'm having too much fun, and this wig is hot.